Hey guys, back with the update video on my Turbo Miata. So it's been like what, 3-4 weeks since I've gotten it tuned by Gary, and the tune was good. The car felt great, it pulled great. You guys want to see it? Check it out. So what happened was, long story short, I was too lazy and I didn't hook up the water lines to the turbo, so it pretty much overheated and just went kaboom. It didn't go kaboom, but a bunch of smoke just started flying out the exhaust when I first started the car like 4 days ago. And check it out, I just pulled out the turbo and manifold today. Let me show you guys something here. Yeah, she a little playful. I actually have that first turbo that I bought. I don't know if you guys remember. I still have this turbo, the first turbo, that I thought I couldn't use because the hot side bolts were completely seized and I couldn't get them off. My cousin and his coworkers actually tried chopping them off, which they did. They got most of them off. This one here is almost off, but I guess I was too impatient and I wanted it back for some reason. I can't remember, but this bolt I'm able to take out. I just have to clock it to take it off, but the thing is, this partial bolt is still in there and it's still holding everything together, so I can't clock it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take it back and have them completely chop it off. I'm not completely sure when I'm going to be able to take that to the shop for them to chop it off, but I just thought it'd be a good idea to make an update video on if the Turbo Miata has been reliable, which it has. I took it to San Jose, which is about an hour-and-a-half drive. I took it there about 3 times over the last month, and it held up pretty well. Man, I've been dreading this because since I just finished it, obviously I don't want to work on it again, and it just so happens to not work again. So shout out to Ralph for letting me come through this morning and helping me take off the freaking hot side on the good turbo. I think I told you guys in the last clip, the turbo studs, the hot sides were stuck, so I had my buddy Alex chop off the heads, and then I still had to take the studs off, but the turbo was able to be taken off with the studs in. With the studs in, the turbo was still able to be taken apart to clock. So that was just my main priority, to take it apart to be able to clock it. And then my boy Rafa just took it apart and he drilled out the studs for me. He didn't drill out the studs, but he just hit it with a torch and the studs came out. So while my car was down, I just decided to do some rust removal. I just sanded it down and then I started painting over it. It's pretty much done. I'm just waiting for it to dry. But for now, hopefully the car can be put back together tonight and start up. So all I have to do is, here, this is the good turbo here. There's no play on this shaft. So all I have to do is put the hot side back on and then swap over the wastegate, put everything together, and hopefully that solves the problem, which I'm pretty sure it will. Alright, let's get to it. Also, I do apologize for the lighting that's like blinking. I'm sorry if you guys get like a seizure or something, but one of the bulbs are going out, so I need to replace that. And I'm also wearing this mask because it's like super strong in here. I just painted the shit out of this area in the engine bay and it's strong, okay? It's strong. So I just swapped everything together and it's clocked. Check it out, guys. Whoa, shaft with no play. Everything is put together and ready to go. Manifolds on. Downpipe pieces on. Wastegates on. Adapters are on. Man, I forget how heavy this thing is. It's pretty heavy. Show you guys my ugly paint job. Right up in there. It was all rusty in there, but I sanded it all down and primered it and then sprayed it with paint. It's all dried up now, so we should be good. Just a temporary shitty job. God, my friends came to visit me. Did you just...
No.
Did I just see...
No.
Pretty much done now. Everything bolted up, got the water lines hooked up, thank you, Will. I'm gonna change the oil, because I don't want risk.
No, you don't want to change the oil.
They want me to change the oil, but I want to fucking send it, bro. I just want to hear it start again. So change the oil, I need to get more coolant and water wetter and all that stuff. And then the car will be good to go. But we will do that tomorrow. Everything is officially put on. Just gotta do the oil change tomorrow and get some more coolant and we'll be solid. Check that out. Alright, it's the next day. Got some Rotella T6. Right there. Oil filter. And I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if you guys watch my videos, but or at least remember from my videos, but let me show you how easy it is to change your oil with that this piece. So we replaced the nut with this valve. So let me unscrew real quick. So unscrew this real quick. Alright, so nothing's coming out. Once you do that, you're gonna take this and hold up. This requires 2 hands. Okay. So put this on. That. Right, you're gonna thread it on. Make sure this thing's aiming down though. If I can get it on. See? That should start coming out. That. It's kind of slow though. This is my first time actually changing the oil with this. Alright, and it is still draining. Honestly, I kind of just want to switch back. Just wanted to update you guys on everything that happened today. It was so absolutely annoying. Okay, so as I was putting everything on, you know how I hooked up the water lines and everything, right? So the top water line started leaking and it wouldn't stop leaking, so I took it off. Turns out I was missing 2 of the washers, so I went to go buy 2 of the washers and then I put the 2 washers on and I put it back on. It helped it a lot, but it was still leaking, but very minimally. It was still leaking though. But with those washers on, so I had clocked the turbo a little further, so so that I could get everything loose. I had to unclock it to get the banjo bolt off, right? And when I put the line back on with the washers, you're supposed to clock it back to where it was, right? For me, I couldn't clock it back where it was because the washer made the banjo bolt sit higher, and because the banjo bolt was sitting higher, this this nut on the turbo manifold got in the way. So instead of being clocked back all the way over here like it's usually clocked back, it was clocked up here, and that made the feed line, the oil feed line, sit like all the way down here. It's supposed to be up here, and then the oil drain line was like sitting to the side instead of like down. It's got to face down, right? And then yeah, when I realized that, I was like, okay, well shit. I was like, sure, I guess it'll work, right? No, I had the wastegate off to make it easier to make access to the hot side bolt, and the way it was positioned, since it was clocked further up here, the wastegate was not able to sit properly, and it wouldn't have even reached this thing where it like clicks on. So I was like, dude, the world is against me right now. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, it doesn't want me to run the water line. So I was like, I was so fed up. I was literally so fed up. So I just want to enjoy my car. So I took the water lines off, and it's just back to normal now. I spent all day working on this, and I also spent a lot of money getting like coolant, doing the oil change, the washers. You know, the washers, the crush washers. The crush washers were not cheap. They were like $5 for just 2 of them, dude. And I ended up not using them, so I just ended up just taking it all off and threw it in the bag here. I definitely plan on running water lines, though. I just want to enjoy it right now, but I will run water lines hopefully before this thing blows. Enough talk. I'm gonna bring it down from the jack stands finally. It's been like 2 weeks, and I'm just gonna finally drive it. All right. Smoke. Yeah, that's a lot of smoke. Hope that's just condensation still, cause all the smoke was the reason why I put the car down for like 3 weeks. The turbo was like really bad, so I don't. Hopefully this is just condensation. All right, I'm gonna take it for a drive. All right, guys, I got the car out, and I realized that I actually didn't do any pulls for you guys on video, from the outside at least. And I mean, I've been trying to stay off boost for a while, ever since I got the turbo swapped, because I don't want the stock exhaust to restrict it and stress it out again, and plus I don't have the water lines hooked up, so I'm really not sure which caused the turbo to go out last time, the water lines or the stock exhaust, or if it's just 30 years old. But I haven't been hitting full boost on purpose, just because I don't want to blow it all. I obviously don't want to blow the turbo too soon, right? So I've been trying to stay off. But you know what, I'm gonna send it for you guys here. I'm gonna hit full boost for the first time. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. This is my update on the Turbo Miata. Honestly, it's been reliable. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the sound, enjoy the boost, enjoy the blow-off valve. I'll see you guys. Ooh, that felt good.